It's still gone fine, and that's another boundary. That's five boundaries for Azad.
It's got to back it up in terms of your line.
Oh no, it's got past the skipper, and this will run away down the ground for 4. Oh no, it's got past the skipper, and this will run away down the ground for 4. That's what Yasir Shah does. He takes wickets.
That's the luxury for the captain, leg spinner in the lineup. They'll pick your wickets, like you suggested. That drift towards the pads.
So Mansoor gone for a quiet 6. Lions 41 for 2.
Nicely played, nicely placed by the new man, Sarfraz. He can play, this fella. He's a gritty cricketer.
Was a gift, wasn't it? You arrive at the crease and you get that length and the pace. Good batsman. They're not going to miss out.
Should have learned from the previous step. How Suhail a very safe pair of hands. And that really bring the 3rd wicket. Danish Aziz, who's played for Pakistan, toured South Africa just recently, 32 games.
It's got to be quick. Single to end the over. With that, power play is done, and 50 also up for Kotli Lions for 3.
Oh, that's what you don't want to see. Given away easy single. The pitch, the most beautiful stroke against the spinner is this one. Watch that. The hand's gone through it quite nicely, elbow high, opening the face of the bat and just forcing the ball to go over extra cover. Beautiful.
Jammu and Kashmir and the Pakistani flag. Fireworks all around Pakistan. And everyone overseas present who is Pakistani will be celebrating today. Present who is Pakistani will be celebrating today.
Might find a boundary here, and does.
That's what he does to the spinners. So Faraz Ahmed loves to sweep, plants that front foot right in front of the ball, picks up the length early. And have a look at that swift hands, picked up the gap nicely. That's Super Asia, super shot.
Oh no. We've spoken about the fielding in the first game. There's been a slight improvement in this one, but not this time.
He was late to took off. He took his time, and that's not going to help in T20 cricket. Down the track he went, through the line. That's a smart way to go. Now look at that, just inches away.
Well, I think if you get caught up in a particular delivery, you may lose out on others. You've got to almost play it as it comes. But the beauty is not only the fact that it's a change in delivery, but as a batsman, that's always in the back of your mind. So show him something, but show him something that's good. That is brilliantly bowled. Full and straight. It seldom misses in any form of the game. And so useful if you're good at it when it comes to T20 cricket.
Brilliant delivery. Right in the block hole. Castle Sarfaraz Ahmed. Usually pretty good because he keeps low, but this time he had no answers. And they were looking for this partnership to break, and Khan has provided them. Sarfaraz Ahmed has to take the walk, gone on 24. Kotli Loins are 90 for 4.
Well, the new man is a former Pakistan under-19 captain, Hassan Khan. I suppose that is the real danger, though, when you're looking to set that platform. Imad Wasim will certainly bowl out, and so will Yasir Shah. Slow ball just out of reach. Clever bit of bowling. He really has come back well, Khan Lottie. It ends the 14th, 93 for 4.
They had the batsmen struggling, especially the spinners bowled.
Loud appeal. This got it for 4. Doesn't matter how they come, they'll take it. I think it's just sliding down the leg side. A welcome 4 runs there.
A bit of relief for the batter. It just hitting the heel of the batsman, and boundary was scored.
Same spot where you were. Or maybe you're in the worst spot. This one hit really hard. This one hit. Normally, when the ball is new, he brings the ball back into the right, and this time he gave a little bit of air.
Good usage of the feet. Made that stroke.
Normally, when the ball is new, he brings the ball back into the right, and this time he gave a little bit of air, and Hassan really got on top of it and hit a beautiful shot. Super Asia, super shot. Wonderful hit, big hit.
And that's why. It's in the slot. This is a great shot through extra cover. And the diving man can't stop that. So that's a 4 to end the over. Takes up the 37th tournament 4, that is. And that ends a fantastic over for the Lions. Really getting up to the right time. That's the end of the 17th. It's 124 for 4.
Runs are coming thick and fast. In the air. Will clear everything.
Was really up for it, well too short, just controlled stroke. There was a massive gap between the mid-wicket and the fine leg, and exploded beautifully.
And he goes again. I don't think he's got it as well. The man will run in and take an easy catch. He does. And that Mughal-Steele-Strong's partnership is the second highest partnership of the innings ends.
Yeah, the bowler saw Hassan backing away from the leg stump. Bowled towards the pads. Cramped him. Didn't allow him to swing his arms freely. And that was his fate. Sealed. Good catch. Personal score, it's 128 for 5.
Khalid Usman, the new batsman. He walks out, left-handed bowler, right-handed batsman. Has the ability to give it a good strike. And, well, if the Lions ever needed his skill, it's right now. I think that'll be bowled again. Although, maybe just because the batsman walked over, it was quite close to leg stump, wasn't it?
160, I would say, they can make a game out of it.
And that is a power shot. That is as good as we've seen today. Over extra cover. A quite fantastic shot for 6.
Yeah, that was his first delivery. And played that stroke with authority.
Coming now for Danish Aziz, and perhaps showing why he's taken 20, 30-yard balls to get himself in.
When he saw the length, he wanted to hit the ball very...
Coming now for Danish Aziz, and perhaps showing why he's taken 20, 30-yard balls to get himself in.
When he saw the length, he wanted to hit the ball very hard, then realized very late that it's a slow bouncer. Adjusted well. Just guided the ball into the gap for 4.
And he's done exactly that behind square, but he can't thread it through the 2 men. Good stop in the end from Mohan Pervaz. Let's have a look at this again. Just gets underneath it. Should have been taken. What a delivery. First ball, and you get a ball like that from Majid. Pin perfect.
He certainly made Waqar Younis proud with that Yorker, didn't he, Waqar?
Oh, what a delivery. The best delivery when you're bowling the last over or the second last over. This was 6. And Usman gone without scoring. 6. And Usman gone without scoring.
Right, we're back on. Majid with a wicket, a Yorker. He tries again and so nearly gets through the defences of Basit.
Looks a different bowler with the older ball. Majid is bending his back, bowling those Yorkers with searing pace.
This is clubbed. It's clubbed square, and they won't get that. It's a powerful shot to go.
And that's his 50. His first in Kashmir.
To go.
And that's his 50. His first in Kashmir.
He scored 41 in the last 3 overs, so we're asking for an added impetus, and this is a look. Well, they scored 41 in the last 3 overs, so we're asking for an added impetus, and this is a look at Danish Aziz's innings. There's 51 or 40 balls. I suppose in the end, you would say he's done okay to anchor the innings, but they just haven't had the other players to come in and...
Yeah, the Kotli Lions were unlucky. Hanif Azad was batting so well. He was dealing in boundaries. Only 5 in the last over. Brilliant over from Salman.
Yeah, it's been a slow innings, but what a wonderful spell by Salman Irshad. He's bowled 4 overs, picked up a wicket for only 20 runs.
43, a little slow in places. Hassan came in and topped it up. Nice little cameo, 27 off 18.
All the bowlers responding quite well to the captain's call. Zubair Khan Lodi was able to pick up 2 wickets, but Yasir Shah and Irshad making a huge difference. Only conceding 38 runs in 8 overs in T20 cricket. That's great going.
Yeah, great going.
Responding quite well to the captain's call. Zubair Khan Lodi was able to pick up 2 wickets, but Yasir Shah and Irshad making a hit with that.
Because that's what they normally operate with. Sarfraz likes his left arm. Because that's what they normally operate with. Sarfraz likes his left hour play. So I feel that the spinners, you might see spinners bowling early on. There we go. Hassan Khan, he's bowled well in PSL also. Batted really well. That confidence will come into play into his bowling, I'm sure. They need early wickets. Early wickets is the only way, as you said, HD, that 152 is... Hassan Khan, he's bowled well in PSL also. Batted really well. Playing against some quality bowlers, quality... Playing against some quality bowlers, quality...
Slow left armour. He'll have the new ball. We saw the Royals do something similar with Imad Wasim. A little bit of a surprise here. Daryl Shoaib Malik not at the top of the order.
Yes, it is. Perhaps he's just slid down the order just to try and control the innings in the middle period. Use his experience there, because it's going to require from the Royals just simply smart cricket to win this game. And they start off with a very good punch through the offside. And that's where he's good. Shoaib, vastly experienced, is the sort of guy that likes to...
Out. Giving it away, the young man, early on. Can't blame pressure.
We saw in the first inning also that the length, if you get it right, it is not easy to go over the top. You're looking to force it over the top. This one just held in the pitch a touch. More in the top part of the bat, more where the stickers are, and an easy catch for the captain. That's what they were looking for. They were looking for early wickets. They got one. Can they fetch a couple more here? Nawaz gone for 5. It's 5 for 1.
Mohammad Akhlaq had a good season 1 in KPL. That's the career record.
Could be out. Could be another wicket here. Oh, this would have made a big... difference. Just a little short of the fielder there.
He's done his best there. You've got to give him...
Maybe it's just slightly over pitch. There's no flick of the wrists. He hits that nicely over mid-on. That's a lovely stroke. Now he will find a boundary, and he'll find the most you can get off one delivery. No, he won't. It'll be 4. So that's 3 gone, 19 for 1. There's that Yorker again. There's that Yorker again. And he's given him out. He's had a long... hard look at it. The appeal carried on for an eternity, and eventually the finger was raised.
Yeah, the umpire took his time. First look, I thought that ball was sort of slanting down. It was just angle. But Shozab Raza, the umpire, he thought that this is going to hit the stumps. Yes, he shuffled. He just came in. That one definitely going down the leg side. That's not the... best of the decision by Shozab. Well, Kotli will take that. They won wickets. They don't really care how they come. A clock gone for 2. 19 for 2 now.
The class on show. He's won many games around the world for many teams, and he walks to the wicket with his team in a spot of bother. What about those for numbers? He's been released, but he thinks he wants to go on. That's a good shot. Held his shape well.
Very good shot. He held his position quite nicely. He didn't really try to hit it hard. It was all about timing. And that was a super shot by Super Asia.
It just highlights the point that through playing good cricket shots, that's what they want to be thinking about. You saw those dismissals and a potential one where... True, I must tell you, this is exactly what used to happen.
That's a good stroke. Allowed. I think that's the reason you guys struggled, because you guys were more focused on the bat rather than the ball. Over the top.
Wanting to take every run on offer.
You're forcing the change in the length by attacking the bowler. That's a good ploy. Boundary earned by Imran on that occasion.
Not the right field.
Wanting to take every run on offer.
You're forcing the change in the length by attacking the bowler. That's a good ploy. Boundary earned by Imran on that occasion.
Not the right field.
Look at, which we will do into the 8th over. It ends the 7th over, 50 for 2.
There's no fielder. Easy boundary.
I suppose you've got a couple of factors to look at, which we will do into the 8th over. It ends the 7th over, 50 for 2.
Almost fingers to it. Short, fine leg, had an opportunity there. You got to grab those when it's Shoaib Malik.
Especially when you're defending only 151 runs. You need to take half chances.
There you go. Big hit. They will go after Danish Aziz. It's the opportunity. They want to catch up on the scoring rate as much as they can. Takes it to 46 boundaries in the KPL Season 2 with this one.
Yeah, and that's the difference, isn't it? When you're going at a run of ball, you suddenly get your boundary. It takes you up to 130, 140 strike rate. And those are match-winning contributions.
Fielding side have got to find a way to claw themselves back in the game here. Oh, just out of reach and 4 more. He's playing well, this young man.
Powerful stroke from Imran. A lot of wrist work coming in. And he is a dangerous person. Have a look at that. Just shy outside off stump. Had enough time. Stood there. Good balance. Through the line. A lot of power. No chance there.